Hi, my name is John Mangan. I'm the president of Virtualbuild, and we're going to give you a video here on clashing in BIM. The first thing with clashes with BIM, the first thing you have to think about in terms of clashes with BIM is what kind of clash you have. Essentially, there are three types of clashes. There are what we call hard clashes, soft clashes, and then time-dependent clashes. And then there are three ways of looking at clashes in terms of being an automated clash, which is usually technology-driven, a manual clash, and then what we call an incorrect annotation. So in getting into the drill down on those, with a hard clash, that's the one that gets the most press. That's when you see the duct going into the beam, or two things occupying the same physical space. That's usually software driven, those hard clashes, where a clash detective software will find two objects, as you can see in the picture here, where the beam and the duct are interfering with one another. Then a soft clash is going to be a bit more subtle. That's when you have an object that has spatial dependencies around it. A good example of that is a piece of HVAC equipment that needs to have a certain clearance so that the door can open on it, that the filter can be changed. A time-dependent clash is going to be something that's happening in a sequence that can't happen in reality. An example of that might be an electrical rough-in would want to happen before a built-in that was going to go in front of it and be supplied electricity was going to happen. So that's kind of a time-dependent clash. The way clashes are detected, there are automated clashes, as I mentioned before, and that's where you use a clash detection software, which they're quite good at picking up when two or three things are either occupying the same space or infringing on a space's tolerance. Then there are manual clashes. Manual clashes are usually driven on the experience of the operator. That's why, like at Virtualbuild, we use pretty experienced architecture and construction folks on the modeling side, so that they can kind of think in terms of the code or subtler things that the hard clashes might not be picking up. And then finally, the incorrect annotations, and that's really a situation where the drawings are creating incompatibilities that are creating a clash of one of of those types that I gave to you above, and you're trying to find those in correlation to where the problem is in the annotations. Okay, so in summation, we had hard clash, soft clash, time-dependent clash, we've got automated and manual clashes, and then we've got incorrect annotations. So that's all for clashes, and we'll see you on the next topic.